There are many ways to post job-related payables invoices. In this video, we'll be looking at how to enter and post costs directly within the job. To do this, you'll need to be in the relevant operational record. In this example, we'll be working within an existing shipment. All of the costs and revenue related to this job can be entered by clicking on the Billing tab, which opens on the Invoicing sub-tab by default. First, check the job header details. Charges are then entered in the main grid below. For costs, you can enter these details in the Cost columns or in the Cost tab below. There are different methods to enter costs. One method is to auto-rate by clicking on the Job Invoicing menu at the top of the screen and choosing an auto-rating option. Another method is to use the Quick Calculator. First, enter the charge code, then right-click on the charge line and choose Quick Calculate. Or you can simply enter the charges manually. You'll also note that in some instances, depending on the charge code setup, estimated cost amounts may be automatically calculated as shown here when charges are entered in the Revenue section. Now, if you were to click on the Save and Close button, the costs would be saved as accruals. That is, they'll be recorded as cost estimates, which can be used later, imported and verified through the Accounts Payables module when raising a payables invoice. If you want to post these charges as actual cost, you'll need to record the payables invoice details. Using the supplier's invoice, enter their organization code, which must have been flagged as Accounts Payables. Ensure that the organization code for the creditor is entered on all applicable charge lines. Then click on the Save button. You can now select one of the lines and click on the Populate AP Details button to open the Edit Auto Population window. Here you can enter the invoice number, the invoice date, the due date, and a supplier cost reference. Note the invoice number must be unique to the creditor. If it isn't, you'll get an error as follows. Below, you can check that all charge lines have appeared. Then click on the Save and Close button. The invoice details will then populate into all selected lines. If you don't want to use the Populate AP Details button, you can simply enter the details manually here. Prior to posting this invoice, if you want to pay your supplier immediately, you can enter the payment details within the subsequent fields. These fields are for quick data entry and won't populate later if payment is posted separately. We've explained payment options further in another learning unit. Next, to post the invoice, go to the Job Invoicing menu and select one of the posting options. Prior to posting, you can choose to preview the cost confirmation documents. From this prompt, highlight the document, then click on the Preview Only button. When ready, post the invoice, and you'll notice that the charges have grayed out, and a tick will show in the column indicating that they have been posted to the Accounts Payables module.